नमस्कार, आप सभी का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। आप देख रहे हैं eVidya चैनल नंबर 6 और ncertofficial ऑफिशियल यूट्यूब चैनल। आप सभी का स्वागत करती हूं मैं रेणु भट्ट अपने इन तमाम माध्यमों पर, और इस यूट्यूब चैनल के अलावा आप हमारे अन्य यूट्यूब चैनल के माध्यम से भी जुड़े हैं, जो है NCERT PMeVIDYA क्लास नंबर 6। इन सभी माध्यमों पर एक बार फिर से आप सभी का स्वागत है। और अपने सभी देखने वालों को मैं बता दूं कि बच्चों, हम बात करने वाले हैं मैथमेटिक्स के 6th स्टैंडर्ड के स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, और आपके लिए जो हम टॉपिक लेकर आए हैं वो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है। वो है फ्रैक्शंस पार्ट 5। 4 पार्ट्स पे, भागों पर हम ऑलरेडी बात कर चुके हैं। यदि आप उन्हें देखना चाहते हैं तो आप हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल्स पर जाकर एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हैं, और आप अपना फीडबैक भी हम तक पहुंचा सकते हैं। क्या होते हैं फ्रैक्शंस, क्या रूल्स हैं, किस तरह से आप इसे इस्तेमाल करते हैं और करना चाहिए, कैसे प्रॉब्लम्स आप सॉल्व करेंगे, आपको बताएंगे हमारे एक्सपर्ट जो हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं, और आप इन्हें बहुत अच्छे से जानते भी हैं। आप हैं श्रीमती स्मरणलता शर्मा। मैम, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है।
थैंक यू रेनू। हेलो व्यूअर्स।
और अपने सभी देखने वालों को हम बता दें कि मैम राष्ट्रपति पुरस्कार से सम्मानित शिक्षिका हैं। आप TGT गणित हैं, मदर मैरी स्कूल, मयूर विहार, दिल्ली से। कोई भी क्वेरीज बच्चों आपके मन में आ रही हो, कोई प्रश्न है, या फिर मैम से आप कुछ ज़्यादा जानना चाहते हैं फ्रैक्शंस के बारे में, तो आप अपनी सभी बातें हम तक ज़रूर पहुंचाएं। आप हमें कॉल कर सकते हैं हमारे टेलीफोन नंबर पर, जो है 8800440559, या फिर आप हमें ईमेल के ज़रिए भी अपनी प्रतिक्रियाएं, अपनी बातें हम तक पहुंचा सकते हैं। हमारा ईमेल एड्रेस है dth.class6@ciet.nic.in। और अगर आप हमारे YouTube चैनल्स पे हैं तो आप लाइव चैट बॉक्स में अपना कमेंट ड्रॉप कर सकते हैं। ये सबसे तेज़ माध्यम है हमसे जुड़ने का, और हम चाहते हैं कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा अपने डाउट्स के साथ, अपनी क्वेरीज़ के साथ आप हमसे जुड़ें, इस लाइव इंटरेक्शन का हिस्सा बने। सो वी आर वेटिंग फॉर योर पार्टिसिपेशन इन दिस लाइव इंटरेक्शन। तो जब तक आप हमसे जुड़ते हैं, हम अपने एक्सपर्ट के पास जाएंगे। और स्मरणलता मैम, हम आपसे जानना चाहेंगे, क्योंकि ये पार्ट 5 है। पार्ट 4 पर आप पहले ही हमारे बच्चों को काफ़ी इन्फॉर्मेशन दे चुके हैं। तो हम चाहेंगे कि बहुत ही ब्रीफ में आप उनके बारे में बताएं, हम रिकैप्चुलेट करें चीज़ें और फिर हम आगे बढ़ें।
यस रेनू जी, यू आर राइट। बच्चे प्रीवियस सेशंस में पढ़ चुके हैं अबाउट डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ फ्रैक्शंस, प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शंस, इम्प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शंस, लाइक फ्रैक्शंस, अनलाइक फ्रैक्शंस, देन हाउ टू कंपेयर फ्रैक्शंस, देन व्हाट आर इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शंस। बच्चों ने काफ़ी कुछ इसमें किया है, एक्टिविटीज़ भी की हैं, एंड दे हैव लर्नड हाउ टू सॉल्व फ्रैक्शंस. Today they are going to learn the operations, that means addition and subtraction of fractions.
All right.
Okay.
Sure, ma'am.
So let's begin our session.
Exactly.
We have addition of fractions with different denominators, children. Here we need to first convert them into equivalent fractions with the same denominator. As you have learnt earlier, what are equivalent fractions? Yes, we will multiply numerator and denominator by the same number. Okay, so they get converted into equivalent fractions. Let us take an example here. We are going to add 1 by 3 and 2 by 5, that is 1 by 3 plus 2 upon 5. You observe they have different denominators, right? So an easy choice for a common denominator will be what? 3 into 5, that is 15. LCM of 3 and 5 is 15, isn't it? So what we will do, we will make common denominators and then we will add up the fractions. Okay, so 1 upon 3 can be written as what? 1 multiplied by 5 upon 3 multiplied by 5. That gives me 5 upon 15. Alright, and 2 upon 5 can be written as 2 into 3 upon 5 into 3. That gives me 6 upon 15. Alright, so now Renuji say it becomes easy. 5 upon 15 and 6 upon 15. It is very easy to add. 1 upon 3 plus 2 upon 5 can be written as 5 upon 15 plus 6 upon 15, that is equal to 11 upon 15. We just add the numerators if they have common denominators, right?
Right, ma'am.
Then we have next, we have some more examples, children. 3 upon 4 plus 1 upon 8 can be written as 3 into 2 upon 4 into 2 plus 1 upon 8. That is equal to 6 upon 8 plus 1 upon 8. That can be written as 6 plus 1 upon 8, children, that is equal to 7 upon 8. Let us take up another example, 3 upon 5 plus 2 upon 7. What I am doing here, I am making common denominators. Okay, so I am multiplying 3 with 7 and 5 with 7. That means both numerator and denominator I am multiplying by 7, so that the denominator becomes 35. And what about 2 upon 7? If I multiply by 5 numerator and denominator, I will get denominator as 35. Look here, I have 21 upon 35 plus 10 upon 35. That can be added as 21 plus 10 upon 35. So, Renuji, it becomes 31 upon 35. Alright. Now, let us take one more example, children. 5 upon 6 plus 4 upon 9. That is equal to 5 into 9 upon 6 into 9 plus 4 into 6 upon 9 into 6. What I have done here? I have made the denominators same, 54. Alright. So, 45 upon 54 is equal plus 24 upon 54 can be added in this way, children. 45 plus 24 upon common denominator 54, that is equal to 69 upon 54. This I can divide and convert into mixed fraction, right? How? If I divide 69 by 54, I can write it as 1 whole 15 upon 54. Okay? Now, let us look into some more examples adding mixed numbers. Here 2 whole 4 upon 7 plus 1 3 upon 8 is equal to, what I can do here, Renuji, I can add the whole numbers first and then add the proper fractions 4 upon 7 and 3 upon 8. See what I am doing here, 2 whole 4 upon 7 can be written as 2 plus 4 upon 7 plus 1 whole 3 upon 8 can be written as 1 plus 3 upon 8. Just observe, children, 2 plus 1 I have written first plus 4 upon 7 plus 3 upon 8. So, what is 2 plus 1? Obviously 3 plus now 7 and 8. What is the LCM? 56. Okay. So, 56 is the LCM and numerator becomes 4 into 8 plus 3 into 7, that is 32 plus 21, that gives me 53 upon 56. So, 3 plus 53 upon 56 can be written as 3 whole 53 upon 56. I hope it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Let us take here, we have to remember, children, do not add or subtract unlike fractions without converting them into like fractions. Okay? Then do not add or subtract the denominators of fractions while solving addition or subtraction sums. I hope you will remember this when doing these questions on fractions. One more interesting thing I would like to share here. Do you know that Egyptians of 3000 BC had an interesting way of representing fractions. The only symbols they used were of unit fractions, that is, fractions with numerator 1. All fractions were written as a sum of unit fractions, where all the unit fractions were different. For example, 3 upon 4 was written as 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 4, and 6 upon 7 was written as 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 42. Okay. So, any fraction written as a sum of different unlike unit fractions is called an Egyptian fraction. Interesting, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, let us do subtraction of fractions. Here, subtraction means taking away objects. Okay. The objects must be of the same type. That is, we can take away apples from group of apples, right? In fractions, we can only take away pieces of the same piece, same size, alright. So, in other words, the denominators must be the same. Let us see the steps involved. Subtraction of two fractions can be carried out as follows. Step 1, subtract the smaller numerator from the bigger numerator. Step 2, retain the common denominator. Step 3, write the fraction as result of step 1 upon result of step 2. For example, 7 upon 10 minus 6 upon 10 can be written as 7 minus 6 upon 10. That gives me 1 upon 10. Simple? Yes. Okay. Look, let us observe here one example. Subtraction of fractions with equal denominators. Here I have 11 upon 12 minus 3 upon 12. Observe very carefully, children. This means to take away 3 upon 12 from 11 upon 12. We can see 12 pieces here. See, you can see there are 12 parts, out of which one part is already removed. So, it is representing what, Renuji? 11 upon 12. Alright. So, from that we have to remove how many more parts? 3 more parts. Let's observe this here. We have 3 parts are removed. See, 3 parts are taken away by this truck. So, how many are remaining there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are remaining there. We can see here, see, this means that to take away 3 upon 12 from 11 upon 12. Now, you can see that there are only 8 pieces left. Therefore, 11 upon 12 minus 3 upon 12 is equal to 11 minus 3 upon 12, that is equal to 8 upon 12. And children, 8 upon 12 can be simplified as 2 upon 3. Because 4 is a common factor, always leave the fraction in their lowest terms. Okay? So, 8 upon 12 can be written as 2 upon 3. Okay? Simplest form of fraction here. We have subtraction of fractions, some more examples for you. 15 upon 16 minus 7 upon 16 is very simple. We have 16 as the common denominator. So, we subtract the numerators. 15 minus 7 gives me 8 upon 16, which can be simplified as 1 upon 2. What about 6 upon 7 minus 4 upon 9? Interesting. Here the denominators are different, children. Note here, we are going to make common denominator. What is 7 9s are? 63. So, to make 63, I will multiply numerator and denominator here by 9. 6 into 9 gives me 54 and 7 into 9 gives me 63. What about 4 upon 9? Yes, I can multiply by 7 in the numerator and 7 in denominator. I will get 28 upon 63. So, that both the fractions are having 63 as the denominator. Now, look at the numerators. I have 54 and 28. Can I subtract them? Yes. 54 minus 28 gives me 26. So, 26 upon 63 is the required fraction we got after subtracting 6 upon 7 and 4 upon 9. Let us do one more. 7 upon 10 minus 11 upon 23. Here we are making common denominator 230, children. So, I am multiplying 7 with 23 and 10 with 23. Okay. And same way 11 is multiplied by 10 and 23 is multiplied by 10. I get 7 into 23 minus 11 into 10 upon 10 into 23. That gives me 161 minus 110 upon 230, that is equal to 51 upon 230. Okay. Subtraction of like fractions, we have a rule here. Difference of like fractions is equal to difference of their numerators upon common denominator. Example, find the difference. 5 upon 9 minus 2 upon 9. We can write 5 upon 9 minus 2 upon 9 as 5 minus 2 upon 9, because common denominator is 9. That gives me 3 upon 9. Again leave it in simplified form. So, answer will be 1 upon 3. Right. So, another rule we have here for subtraction of like fractions, change the given fractions into equivalent like fractions and then subtract, children. For example, find the difference 7 upon 8 minus 5 upon 12. What is the LCM of 8 and 12? Yes, you are right. It is 24. Alright, 4 into 2 into 3, that is 24. In order to write down as a common denominator 24, I have to multiply 7 with 3. Yes, because 8 3s are 24 in the denominator, I have to multiply by 3 in the numerator. 7 3s are 21 minus 5 into 2 gives me 10, because 12 into 2 becomes 24 in the denominator. So, numerators are 21 minus 10 upon 24, that gives me 11 upon 24. Right, children? Subtraction of mixed fractions, this is again interesting. 3 whole 1 upon 4 minus 1 whole 1 upon 2. Since 1 upon 4 is not enough to be subtracted from 1 upon 2, we better convert mixed fractions into improper fractions first. Alright. So, 3 whole 1 upon 4 minus 1 whole 1 upon 2 can be simplified as 3 into 4 plus 1 by 4 minus 1 into 2 plus 1 upon 2. That gives me 13 upon 4 minus 3 upon 2, which can be written as 13 upon 4 minus 6 upon 4. It becomes easy for us. 13 minus 6 gives me 7. So, 7 upon 4 is the answer, which has to be written as mixed fraction 1 whole 3 upon 4.
Right.
All right.
So, ma'am, let me tell you that we have only 5 more minutes left for
Right.
the session, ma'am.
Right, right. So, children, you always remember difference of like fractions is difference of their numerators upon common denominator, and for subtracting, unlike fractions, change them into equivalent like fractions and then subtract. Now, let us have some worksheets here. We have, look here children, I have addition of like fractions. Find the sum. 4 upon 9 plus 2 upon 9, as we did 4 plus 2 is 6 upon 9, can be reduced to 2 upon 3. Likewise, 3 upon 8 plus 1 upon 8 plus 5 upon 8. We can have more than 2 fractions also. We will add and we can convert them into whole fractions. Okay. Now, we have here very interesting, complete the addition subtraction box, children. Here 2 upon 3 plus 4 upon 3. What it will become? Yes, you are right. 2 plus 4 upon 3 will be 6 upon 3. That can be written as 2. Yes, Renuji?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because 3 ones are and 3 twos are. What about 1 upon 3 plus 2 upon 3? Can I write it as 1 plus 2 upon 3? 3 upon 3?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I am writing it as 1. Now, what about this subtraction? 2 upon 3 minus 1 upon 3. Can I write it as 2 minus 1 upon 3?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, children. So, it becomes 1 upon 3. What about 4 upon 3 minus 2 upon 3? Yes, I will subtract the numerators. Yes. What is 2 minus 1? Obviously 1. Right? So, we have here one another activity, children, very interesting. It is magic square is one in which the sum along each row, column and diagonal is the same. I think you can take it down and you can try also on your own. I will give you the hint here. You have to find the missing fractions for the magic square, which is given here 4 upon 11 dash 2 upon 11. But the hint is 4 upon 11, see, as the total should be same, Renuji. 4 upon 11 plus 5 upon 11 plus 6 upon 11. How much is it? 4 plus 5 plus 6 upon 11. So, it gives me 15 upon 11. So, if I add rows and columns, the answer should be 15 upon 11. Here already 6 I have. What I should add here? Yes.
Ma'am.
Can I have, what I require 15.
Yes,
So, from 15 I need to subtract 6. Is it 9?
Yes.
Answer will be 9 upon 11. Now, 9 plus 5 is 14. So, it is 1 upon 11. Yes. I think now I leave for you to try. I think you will enjoy. Here you will have 8. What should be added? 7. 7 should be added to become 15.
Yes,
now, this you can try on your own. I have one more teaching aid for you, children. See here. We have 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. If I add, first let me add this. What do I get? 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. Tell me. You can add, you will have common denominator and you will find that, see, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 can be written as, what is the LCM here? 6. Okay. So, 3 plus 2 is 5 upon 6. Let us see here, can I represent this as 5 upon 6? We have 3, 4 and this is 5. So, this is 5 upon 6. I can show 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3 is equal to 5 upon 6. This becomes 5 upon 6. Alright. This is 5 upon 6. Now, in case I have to subtract, children, suppose I have this as 1 upon 2 minus, suppose it is minus 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 3, it will be equal to 1 upon 6, children.
Okay.
See, you can try this. It will be equal to 1 upon 6. Okay, if I subtract, it will be equal to 1 upon 6. As you can see here, 1 upon 2 minus.
Brief, ma'am, we would
like
to know.
So, it is 3 minus 2 upon 6 is 1 upon 6.
Okay.
Okay.
So, those were the activities for you, dear learners and viewers. आप ज़रूर करें अपने घर में and I am quite sure कि fractions आपको बहुत अच्छे से समझ में आ गए हैं. अलग अलग तरह के fractions हैं. मैम ने आपको बहुत ही डिटेल में इन्फॉर्मेशन दी और आज भी आपको बताया गया fractions के बारे में. तो आप ज़रूर इन्हें ट्राई करें. और before I wrap up this session, let me thank our expert. Thank you so very much, Tanlata ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Renuji. Thank you, viewers.
कि स्टूडियो आया, आपने इतने अच्छे तरीके से पूरा चैप्टर हमारे सभी व्यूवर्स तक पहुंचाया। थैंक यू सो वेरी मच। आप सभी अपना प्रेजेंस यूं ही बनाए रखें, बिकॉज हम इस सत्र को यहाँ पे वाइंड अप कर रहे हैं, लेकिन हम एक और लाइव इंटरेक्शन के साथ आपसे मिलने आएंगे अब से कुछ ही देर में, जो कि हमारा ऑनलाइन ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम है। और ऑनलाइन प्रशिक्षण कार्यक्रम में आज हम बात करने वाले हैं सोशल मीडिया खतरों की पहचान और समाधान। 4 से 5 बजे का समय रहेगा। 5 बजे हम आपके लिए सहयोग सत्र लेकर आएंगे हमेशा की तरह, जिसमें हम बात करते हैं बच्चों के मेंटल वेलबींग पर। और आज हमारा टॉपिक है नेविगेटिंग नेगेटिव इमोशंस, तो किस तरह से आप उन्हें हटा सकते हैं आप सभी बच्चों को बताया जाएगा। हम दिन की शुरुआत करते हैं 8 बजे से योग शक्ति के साथ, जिसमें हम आपको योग के द्वारा बताते हैं एक समस्या का समाधान। तो आप 8 बजे यानी कि प्रातः 8 बजे से हमारे साथ रह सकते हैं 5 साढ़े 5 बजे तक। अभी फ़िलहाल मुझे रेणु भट्ट को दे अनुमति। नमस्कार।